Hi, I'm Sharon Burns, owner and operator at RX Catering in the DC metro area. And we are cooking with Sharon today. We are going to do something fun. The holiday is right around the corner. And so for that busy mom who just at the last minute was asked, hey, can you bring something to our cookout? Or how about that corporate mom or that corporate person who needs to bring something at the last minute and you need to have it something easy, quick, and good? Well, I have an option for you today, and it is going to be a cookie cake. So I've kind of done the preliminary work for you, but you see, we have minimal ingredients here today. So here at RX Catering, you know when I'm showing you different cooking options, we want something that is quick, economical, and good. And so this is what we have today. So in your local grocery store, you can get sugar cookie dough. This is what I use today. And then we have Philadelphia cream cheese, sugar, and fruit. So this is going to be a cookie fruit cake. And then right here, I have heavy cream that I've already pre-made some whipped cream. Or Cool Whip. I like fresh Cool Whip or heavy cream, whipped cream. I couldn't find the Cool Whip, which is okay with me because I made a fresh batch here. And all, just so you know, that goes into a Cool Whip is heavy cream and sugar. And then if you want a little bit of like flavor or taste, I added in a little bit of vanilla. So that's all that you have right here. You can put all of those ingredients. I start off, just so to give you an idea, I start off with the heavy cream in my mixing bowl. You could use a food processor. You could use your Vitamixer at home. Anything that's going to constantly whip that heavy cream, and it's 36%. You can use 36% or 40% milk fat of the heavy cream. So all that is pre-made. And then what I did also was I took a regular cookie sheet, as you can see here, and I already pre-baked my cookie dough. So I like a thicker crust for my cookie cake. So I actually used 2 of these when I made this earlier. And as you can see, it's just, I pressed it out in this pan and baked it on about 400 degrees for about 10 minutes until it was golden brown, as you can see. So now we need to make our filling, and then we also need to decorate. So this is gonna be quick, like I said, easy and fun. So for our filling, all I did, I'm gonna take 1 8-ounce package of the Philadelphia cream cheese. Now you guys know that a lot of times I do like to have healthier options, but it's the holiday, so why not have fun? And we're gonna cheat a little. So you deserve a cheat day. So we're gonna take our cream cheese as such, and if you want to, you could do the less fat. I'm showing right here the less fat, but this is actually the real deal. So we're gonna use this, and then I'm gonna use about 2/3 cup of white sugar. We'll mix that in, and then I'm gonna do about a teaspoon of vanilla. And then we're just going to I'm using a hand mixer today. I mean, I have also here the stationary, food blender, but this is going to be quick and easy. So we're just going to mix until it's like a consistent, creamier texture. So you see, everything is mixed in, and then we're going to take the whipped cream, the Cool Whip, and I'm going to take, I made a lot of Cool Whip, but the recipe that I'm using today calls for, I think about 8 ounces, but I'm gonna just mix in. We're gonna save some off to the side. I'm gonna mix in this into our cream cheese base. Okay, so everything, I like to get all the extra off of here. So I'm gonna take a little bit of our Cool Whip that we have left right here. You see it? And I'm going to fold it into our cream cheese base mixture. So again, this is about, I'm gonna do about a cup. And we wanna mix it in just like this, fold it in. We're not gonna use our hand mixer anymore, or any of your blenders that you have at home. And we are ready to finish off our cookie cake. So I'm gonna take about 1/3 of this mixture that we have right here, I'm just going to take and spread it along the base of the cookie. And just make sure that it's coated all around. And again, it doesn't have to be perfect, but you know, here at RX Catering, we do everything with love. So we're gonna try to make it as smooth as possible. I'm no baker. I mean, professionally. I love to bake, but that's not what we are known for here. Growing up, that's all I did with my mom all the time. But this is something simple that you could even do this with your kids at home. If you need a summertime activity to take up some time, they're not in school anymore, so we are going to find something fun for them to do. So we are almost done here with our base. And next, we are going to I'm going to decorate it in kind of like the color scheme of, since it's 4th of July, I'm going to do a US flag. So we have everything ready to go. And you have some leftover. You want to make sure that you have some leftover because we're going to pipe onto our cookie at the end. So you just want to find a spot. We're going to do like the square here where would be the stars of the US flag. Now, if I was really being fancy, I would count out, 50? We're trying to have 51 states soon, but I'm not counting out 50 stars. But we're going to make this right here in blueberries, just our section of our stars. And then we're going to do our stripes. I have opted to do a combination of raspberries and strawberries because I love fruit and I just want a combination of both. You can just do one or the other. The raspberries are good just to do as far as your stripes. But like I said, I'm going to do a combo. And the more fruit, I think, the better. So we have our area for our stars right here. Looking good. And now I'm going to, let's see, we have 7 stripes. So let's see, I'm going to start here. And I'm going to do probably like every other row, raspberries, strawberries, raspberries, strawberries. And I may mix it in. So you have one row, and I'm trying to be neat here. So I'm going to start my row and so I can kind of gauge where my row is going to be. So that's 1, 2. We have a row here. That's going to be 3. Uh-oh. I need raspberries here. But again, you do it however you want. It's your cookie cake and it's going to be fabulous either way. Probably at the end, I'm going to kind of intertwine both the raspberries and the strawberries. So we have, let's see, raspberries here, and then we're going to do strawberries. So 1, 2, 3, 4 right here. And then we have 5. Uh-oh, my lines are getting a little small. 5, 6, and then we'll do 7. So I'm going to fill it in with everything, and then we're going to pipe. Now, like I said, I'm no baker, but piping, it enhances your final product. So, or your final dessert, if you will. If you don't have a piping bag at home, it's all good. You can take a regular Ziploc bag and incorporate your filling that way. And so you can always improvise. It's no big deal. And again, this is your cookie cake. So you can do it however you want, but you're going to see in a minute, this is going to be so simple. And we have our stripes almost complete. We have our strawberries. Now, I went ahead and pre-diced all of my strawberries. So as you see here, they're just little pieces. You can make them slivers if you wanted. I just like the smaller, chunkier sizes of my strawberries that I have here. And you can use less. So we're all about trying to find economical options. Well, here you go. Oh, my line's a little off. It's all good because like I said, this is our thing. Well, we'll fix it when we pipe it. And I'll show you in a second. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know what? We're going to pretend that our cake goes a little bit further down. And I don't think, honestly, if we're at a cookout, people are going to be counting the stripes anyways, because I didn't line this up properly so it's equal. So I don't want my stripes to be kind of like, short and small. So let's see, we need our raspberries here. And this is where I'm kind of going to intertwine them, both fruits. And like I said, as long as you have your own vision, it's all good. As long as it's red, white, and blue, right? That's what we're going for here. So we need one more row, and I think we are going to be good to go. So the last step is we're going to pipe. So I'm going to take, and we're going to clean all this up so you won't even see a lot of this. So we're going to take a regular piping bag, and I have a star tip right here. You can find any of this at like Target. You can go on Amazon and just find a piping kit. And I'm going to take the leftover mixture that we have here, and I'm just going to put it in our bag. And then we're going to pipe and make it look fancy. Again, please, 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 I am not a baker. So this is not going to be the fanciest of the fancy that you would see at all these cake bakeries. We're going to make it our own, like we're at home. Okay, so we're going to take our bag right here, and we're just going to pipe it just like that. And it's just adding a little bit of texture to our cake, our cookie cake. And it just makes it look like a finalized product, like you would actually get it from the store. So I wonder why I ran out. Probably because I put too much on the bottom, but it's all good because if you see right here, I have leftover Cool Whip or our own cream. So I'm going to make just a little bit more, and then I will show you the final product at the end. So again, this is so simple. Like you saw me do it before. We're just going to take another block of cream cheese, and then we'll be able to finish piping. But as you all recall, we just took the block and added in some sugar, and then we folded in our Cool Whip or our whipped cream. So I'm going to get 2/3 more sugar, and we will be good to go. You know, usually I have this all pre-measured, but we're just rolling with the punches here. So we're gonna mix this, and we're gonna add in a little bit of vanilla. And then again, you remember we added into our mixture a little bit of the Cool Whip or our whipped cream, and then just a teaspoon of vanilla. So voila, we're just gonna fold in the rest of our Cool Whip, like I said right here, and then we can finish piping. So that was so simple. We didn't have enough? Well, we can make some more as long as you have all the ingredients. So we can finish decorating our cake. We'll add it back to our piping bag and finish it off. All right. So I guess I need to adjust this recipe just a little bit so we have a little bit more icing, because I know a lot of people want extra like myself. So next time, if I do this, I will have 2 blocks of cream cheese. So we'll finish off our piping right here. As you see, very simple. And you know what? The stars, the star tip that I used, you can use any type of design actually. So I like this texture, just the presentation of it. That's why I use this one. But you can use any one that you want to make it look fancy. So we'll finish it off just with a little bit up top. And I think we're good. You may want to fill in some areas that look a little bit sparse with more fruit. But as you see, we are good to go. So wasn't this so simple? I mean, we had a little bit of a hiccup with, not having enough of our filling. But as you see, it's all good and we made it work. So this is our last minute. Hey girl, can you bring something to the cookout? Or that busy mom asking you to prepare something. Or if you want to just have something fun for the kids to do over the summer. This is our cookie cake. And if you need any additional information, of course, as always, you can check us out at rxcateringdc.co. As always, we appreciate you following us and joining us today.